maintain myself. Now, the second quarter ended, third quarter began. I need you to understand something. You have 152 days left of the year. I don't control time, neither do you. 152 days where you better get your 750 credit score, corporation and divisions, and multiply that. If you don't, you're going to sit there the rest of the year going, it's about it. You don't control time, neither do I. But if you follow through, you can make it work. So the goal is, if you allow me to get you up to $1 million in cash credit cards right away, then the next thing we're going to do is look at what's called checkbook money. I love checkbook money. Next year, you can get up to $5 million of credit next year. That should be your goal right in front of you. Ultimate goal. Now, time, I'd like you to get up an hour earlier every day starting tomorrow. I can't waste time. All right, it's very simple. I'm up every day at 2:25, have been since I was 2.5 years old. That's me in the hospital in a coma. See, July 4, 2009, about 13 years ago this last week, all right, we took out one of the corporate yachts in the backyard. We had 3 of them, no problem. The next day, I'm in a coma. All right, it's like, what the heck happened? See, I get to hear someone trick my wife to sign a POA, power of attorney. Nurse asked my wife if I'm a donor. I'm going to rip out my heart and I give it back. But from there, I got to hold, and I was held by Jesus, believe it or not. And he gave me a choice, stay in peace or go back. He says, if you go back, you need to help people for 13 years. So my 13 years have been up, and I'm still helping people like you. Ultimate goal. So let's get you past go. See, I can show you the Duffys, I can show you the mansions, I can show you the Lamborghinis, I can show you how I broke the record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981, and stupid people say white men can't jump, and the white dude in front of you holds the record. So let's understand how to play. How about race boats in the backyard, helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, Ferraris? Here's my point. If I can go do it, so can you. All you got to do is learn the rules and tools that I had to create that help me help you. Remember, stop bringing the pain home. Next thing is become a certified CFO. Ultimate goal, reprogramming your brain thought process to millionaire. Now, if you have bad credit, now understand, I get people, I got good credit, I got a good score. It's like, stop. I don't care what you got. You're going to need some history. You're going to need some rebuilding no matter what you say or do. But if you want to do the work yourself, it's simple. Write down section 611, Google it, it'll take you to the page. See, credit repair companies are fraud. Federal Trade Commission says it every day. So if you want to, let's understand why credit repair doesn't work. It's simple. You gave them and you thought you had a magic wand. In other words, I'm going to pay them $100+ a month for a year or two and find out I got bad credit and got ripped off. Well, that's the reality of what happened to you. But again, you thought if you hide under the blankie, there's no bills you have to pay. You see, you have to rebuild yourself. You have to man up and woman up. You owe a debt. You got to pay your debt. Okay? You can't rip people off. So the bottom line is credit rebuilding works as long as you're part of the program. So let's give you the first 25 steps today. How I got millions and billions into corporate structure. 1, get your credit reports. Give me the report number. 2, pull out your Social Security card now. I need you to pull it now. See, you got to realize how I got started in the first place. All right, what happened is you got an SSN, Social Security card. All right, and that created your 1040 tax return, and you use it for credit purposes too. Next, I need you to read the card front and back. When you read it, it's going to say, usually, do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, and property of Social Administration, not you. By the way, that's the IRS. So you got choices. You create your own 1040 tax return. Step 2, it's very simple. Stop bringing the pain home, all right, and learn to be a CFO. Now, let's go back time in years. Maybe you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. One point in time, you got your first paycheck. When you got that first check, you planned on paying a lot of bills, but then you got half that much on your check. See, you didn't realize the IRS gets their cut before you get the leftover. That's why I call us a bunch of ducks, because we don't know any better. They get their cut, meaning we get the leftover. We get 1040 tax return. But again, under the 14th Amendment of the Constitution, corporation's a legal person. I want you to understand SS4, SSN. They both come from the IRS, but you can learn to play. I'm going to give you a guarantee in writing. The guarantee is simple. It tells you flat out right up front, 25, 29%. I go through this again and again with everybody, every class. But you have to be part of the program. You have to do your part, as I guarantee, because it'll basically work 100% for you. So don't violate, don't apply during the program, don't jack everything up. I want you to watch this page as it moves around for you. Past cannot change future. Solution for everything. IRS problem, irs.gov, 656 433 A and B. Offering compromise, solution for everything. You want to dispute to the creditors or credit bureaus, go for it. You want to negotiate a debt, go for it. You want to put them in small claims, go for it. See, you got the chance to rebuild you. If you would have known what I'm going to teach you today, you would have never brought the pain home in the first place. Step 3. So as we play, Rapid Rescore, I created 34 years ago, and Rapid Refresh. Rapid Refresh helps create green lights. Like this person got 157 points in 45 days. Let's look at a client. She's been stuck at a 651 when I meet her. She's told by her tax attorney in the bank she should only use half her credit cards. That's like Dumb and Dumber. There's no green lights down here. I do a Rapid Rescore, get 132 points, and I create green lights. In other words, the opportunity to get credit for the corporation and the divisions. That's what's called creating green lights. So the ability to play. Now, here's a poor couple. I mean, literally, they filed bankruptcy, lost their house, told by their tax and their bankruptcy attorney, you can't get credit for 10 years. Not true. Did it right away. Next thing, he's got a total mess. He's got collections all over the place. He's got late on his car payment, and it's like he thinks the world's over. I still get him $3,000 right away. So understand, getting you to a 750 is not hard for me to do, but you have to be part of the program. That's why I'm online 6 days a week, and I got classes for you all the time. We can get you where you need to go. You're assigned a specialist. The specialist is going to hold your hand, and then we get to the class and we'll sing Kumbaya too. 800-510-3338. So let's understand something today. Let's say you want to do it yourself. Now, I would basically sell you the #1 book on credit rebuilding on the planet that I wrote nationwide. It's simple. Now, I'm also going to put you in the class on Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so I can read you the book. See, I want to make sure you understand how to use the program. I'm going to make sure you don't screw it up, by the way. I'm going to charge you $499. You're going to be in that workshop for 90 days. During the process of basically helping you rebuild your credit, I'm going to give you a $500 cash card back to you, so you can reimburse yourself when you get a 700 plus score. Ultimate goal. If you want me to do the work for you, I have to do a Rapid Rescore. Rapid Rescore pushes everybody's score to 750. So I need you to understand, if you want a 750 and above, you have to do a Rapid Rescore. And I invented it. I own the rights to it. So the bottom line, you got to get it through me. But understand, I'm going to put you in classes on Saturday. All right. I'm going to guarantee you 750, and I'm going to charge you $999. And on top of that, I'm going to give you a $1,000 cash card back to you at the end of the program. You reimburse yourself, have a 750 score. What a guarantee. Never bring the pain home. Now, I want you to take a picture of Zelle. Zelle is Ray Reynolds' recipient. That's me, ray@rayscredit.com. Use Zelle, you get a 20% discount. You bank transfer, deposit, or wire, you get a 20% discount. All right, but again, you can also talk to your specialist regarding that. You see, if they're not bugging you every week or two, bug them. Put them in check. We're just a phone call away. If you refer people, we'll actually pay you 10% or bill more for you. Ultimate goal. So again, 800-536-3216 live with me 6 days a week, asking any question you need to ask, and I'll point you in the right direction if I tell you to go to this class or that class too. 6 days a week. So understand. Now, all of you added yourself to the national mailing list. You probably don't know you did that. So I want you to get off the mailing list and slow down the robocalls. 888-567-8688. Opt out for 5 years or a lifetime, please. Step 4. Now, the bottom line is, how do you say it the nicest way? You allowed someone to knock you down, get in your way, and take things away from you too. I'll bet you it's a friend or family member, by the way. I want you to learn to plan the problem. Next, every card in your personal wallet, I want a sticky on it. I want you to write down safety credit. I want you to pay attention today more than any time ever. Every card needs a sticky limit. 25% you have to maintain forever, and you never go past 29%. You built your own line of defense. Every dashboard says 0 to 29% is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So remember the discipline. Sticky behind the card, step number 5. Now, the problem with most people when they have an emergency, lose a job, they run out of time, they run out of money, and then they jack up their credit in 42 days. Write it down, please. You jacked up your credit, you got stuck, can't get any more. What I want you to write down is division. When I invented divisions in 85 and 86, I want you to understand the only thing that ever gets jacked up again will be a division and not you or the corporation. You see, you're always going to juggle the rest of your life unless you do divisions. So let's pretend today you needed $5,000 now. You ask your friends, the family, and the bank, they all say no. This $5,000 card in my hand, if I max it out today, its payment is $50 a month. The average person wastes $50 every other day. They also say the average person wastes $140 a week, if that's true. Yes, how can I help you? Yeah, this is Ray's Credit. Okay, credit hour. All right, so how do I help a person that jacked everything up? What does that mean, jacked everything up? Okay, so you've been juggling and juggling. So you jacked up the personal and you jacked up your corporation. Now you're stuck. See, here's the whole problem. You might be the smartest person on the planet, but why would you jack up your corp and you at the same time? You see, if it was a division, you got more chances to try. Long as you're trying, we're not dying. Until you do divisions, you're going to juggle all your life. Everybody juggles all their life, let they do divisions. It's simple. You see, that's how banks and grocery stores do that, divisions and subsidiaries, and they don't bring the pain home. They get to write it off. So please just pay attention today. Okay, thank you. So very simple. So understand, if you do waste $140 a week, that's $600 a month. These are 50,000 cards. If I max one of them out, the payment is $612.26. So the average person wasting a given month could have got 2 pizza restaurants with a drive-through during a pandemic, step 6. So as we play the game, reaching your goal, believe in yourself. Me, I'm going to believe in God, and I'm going to believe in me. All right, when I broke that record for the highest kick on the planet in 1981, it was simple. I wanted to prove why men do jump and stupid people say we don't. See, I've reached every goal I ever had. All right, I have everything I ever wanted, besides going back and talking to 5,000 people at a time, which God will open that door soon too. Ultimate goal is going to be up to you to pay attention today. So let's go and understand. Nixon took the gold standard out. And what happened to all of you? You took your money and your credit and you jacked it up and got stuck. Let's write down Ray's rules again. This time I want you to allow me to get you up to $100,000 of credit. Safety. See, we shouldn't jack it up period at all. So if we use 29% of 100,000, that leaves you 71,000 of safety credit. Case blank, hit the fan, lost a job, or pandemic. When you take money from you and your credit to do a business, to start the business, you think it's going to work, 9 out of 10 times it never works. You bring the pain home. You jacked up the wrong money. All right, Ray's rules. Never bring the pain home. Step 7, learn to be a CFO. Now listen carefully. Here's the problem. You took personal credit. You can't write off interest rate or card at all. You jacked it up, got stuck, can't get any more. If the opportunity screwed up, you bring the pain home. If you would have took corporate credit through the divisions, and if it screwed up, you get to write it off as a loss. If you win, you get to absorb the tax. So learning to play means you need to do the corporation the right way. Now, we all got a sad story. Nobody cares. Nobody gave a damn that I was eating out of a trash can at 3 years old on the pier. Okay, simple. And my mother threw me away. Nobody gave a damn that I was in a coma at 5.5 and crippled for life. But Jesus said, get up. I got up. 2009, there I am again. No matter if I got the largest yacht and all the yachts and the goodies, I still get to go in a coma. See, God's delays aren't God's denials. I think he's using me as an example for all of you. Fall off, get back on. What's a corporation? I'm asking you a question. You see, I learned this at 7.5 years old at the Hope family house as she's using and abusing me. So a corporation is a legal person may sue or be sued. I went to the library for 2 years. I wanted to figure it out. I wanted a blueprint. From there, I couldn't find a blueprint. So I wrote my own. The bottom line is, as I set up the divisions too. See, if you can look on Secretary of State of California, I started my first corporation, I was 9.5. By the way, it's called Helping Hand Industries. It went worldwide, 100,000 in the mail. And I even got named to the movie Dave. So I got no excuses, neither do you. We all get one SSN. All right, we all get one 1040 tax return. That's why we're a bunch of ducks. When they sue us, we have to duck. We get one SS4 to the corporation. So if you jacked up you and jacked up the corporation, you're always going to do this. You're going to juggle all your life. You're never going to figure it out. Divisions are your line of defense. If the bank and grocery store, the city can bankrupt a piece, that would be jacked up, not the corp and not you. It's not easy, but we can get you through that. But you have to be part of the program, and you got to learn what needs to be done the right way, becoming a certified CFO. So as we play, program you into what? Millionaire status. Why divisions are the answer. Let's understand something. When you jack up a corporation or you jack up the person, corporation is sued, they sue you. Okay, you're the officer's list, you're statement of information. Okay, and if you're not and you use someone else, they're going to do the deposition, they're still going to find you. So a corporation and you jacked up, it's like your stock. The most important thing is to rebuild you first, to be the CFO, to get more corporate credit and personal credit, to play teeter-totter to solve the problem. From now on, all right, never ever to get stuck. See, divisions, all right, it would be your solution. And that's what you have to focus on. Never juggle again. If a division screws up, I'm sorry, I'm going to bankrupt it, automatic stay, federal protection, save me other pieces. Why would I bring the pain home or to the corporation? It's called the lack of knowledge. So you have choices today. Going back to the SSN, we have to remember that's an SS5 form. All right, the SS4 is corporation tax ID. So over here we got tax, and probate when we die. Over here we have no taxes due till we're profitable. So the corporation or you, SSN, SS4 comes from the IRS. So we got choices. Divisions that I created and invented in 95, 85, and 86 is the solution. You see, as one division gets credit, all right, we can get more credit every division. They have their own credit reports. So if you use corporate credit to finance the business, it's free money. You get to write it all off. If you take the credit card you have now for the corp, you can daisy chain it to the divisions now. Why would you wait? But again, you can become that CFO. So you have to balance. That's you trying to balance it. Tax, no taxes due till you're profitable. That gives you the solution, ultimate goal. See, your personal life, this is what I want it to be, but you can't take pictures, write it down. If I get you up to 100,000 credit, maintain 25, 29%, all right, maintain that. It'll maintain a score up to 800. You got a house, good. You got a mortgage, good. You got a rent, okay. Sam's Club, Walmart, Capital One, Chase, American Express, Bank of America. See, I want your goal that your personal life and credit is boring. I want it to be break even. Anything above break even should go to the corporation. That should be the goal. Every card you get should be daisy chained to the next card. You can stop bringing the pain home. You can reprogram you into millionaire, and you can balance from there anything else. Their score is 25, 29%. You balance that. As a CFO for the corporation gets credit in the divisions. You daisy chained it into millions and sometimes even billions. Your divisions are your future. So understand something. The rules are very simple to follow. Don't jack up a card. Don't jack up a card I get you. That's simple. Don't apply for credit during the program. We're going to do it for you. Ultimate goal is simple. So let's look at the SS4 form again, line 10. It says banking and credit purposes. So remember, IRS, public record, SSN, SS4. Your choice is to decide to play and do it the right way. All right, you'll learn more from me than you'll learn anywhere you ever could learn, by the way. So no tax, no write-offs, maybe a house. But then corporations don't pay tax until they're profitable. I bet you we can learn to play. Corporation needs a credit life. That means the corporation, listen carefully, corporation should have up to $1 million. There's $1.1 million. And how about the divisions? See, the divisions are the line of defense. You have to understand the divisions are your ducks. You will never, ever, all right, bring the pain home if you have divisions. You will never back yourself in a corner ever again. You'll quit juggling, because juggling sucks, especially if you do it most of your life. Over $1 million of credit, but the goal is up to you. Corporate credits are write-off. You write off the interest rate credit card. Where are you going to get the money unless I build it for you? Give me a chance. Come on. All right. You might have some corporate cards that are jacked up, but if you don't get division cards, you're still jacked up, and you'd have brought the pain home. And you shouldn't do it to you and your family anyway. Divisions are the key. All right. You have grocery stores and banks and bankrupt locations, so could you if you had to. Stop bringing the pain home. It's not legal or accounting advice. It's just public record. Reprogramming you into a millionaire. What do you have to maintain again? Simple to play. But again, it's like divisions. Multiple functions, disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and separate pieces like tenants. Corporations get corporate credit. Corporations can have a corporate umbrella. Every division can get cash credit, so you don't ever back yourself in a corner ever again. That's how you maintain million and billionaire status, by the way. But it's up to you. There's 89 ways how to use a division, up to $1 million per division, getting the money you're looking for too. It's kind of like me. Every time I want to buy something, I turn it into a game. My first Rolex was simple. I get a division for jewelry. I don't pay $90,000. Are you kidding me? I got it for wholesale price. They overnighted the watch. It's due in 30 days. I put a loan on the watch I did not own. I paid the invoice when it came in. Left over in the bank to maintain for the payments on a watch I did not own. At the end of the day, it was free, by the way. So how many days you have left of the year? You got to get to 750 corporation and divisions. Divisions, I mean, understand, you might have a corporation. Without division, you're a duck. They sue it, they sue you. Jacked up is still jacked up. You personally, you're still a duck, maintaining that. Divisions are line of defense. How many days do you have left of the year? I already gave you the answer. Maybe you're not paying attention yet. You have 152 days to get it right. As you play the game starting next year, 2023, I want you to look at checkbook money. See, I don't know if you really want to be a millionaire or billionaire, right? 80% of people are full of shit and they're lazy. 20% might go get it. Without the rules and tools, you're never going to go get it. Try getting corporate credit to a division without me, okay? You're not going to get it. I have to set the cash credit reports. So if we do it my way, because I invented it, all right, we can turn around and get a line of credit from every bank, or even Navy Fed, up to $5.4 million. What's your goal right now? Corp in 3 divisions. If you don't have divisions and line of defense, you're always going to get stuck. You have no choice, because the only thing is the ducks, the corp, and they sue that because they sue you. You're the officer, or your personal credit line of defense. So if Gerald can get 100,000, Randy can get 65, John gets $1.6 million, $1.9 million, $1.6 million, Glenn $1.3 million. All right, and then Steve. So leveraging money makes sense. You could take cash, reference it by 3, and times it by 5. I'm the one who's taught most rich and famous people how to leverage money. You might want to pay attention today. Stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO. Reprogram your brain into millionaire status. See, every application for cash credit for corporations requires a certified CFO, period. So being a certified CFO All right, it means you can get cash credit and write it all off too, but it's a choice as you play the game. So if your corporation does business, that's called stupidity. All right, because when they sue you. If your corporation does a corporate umbrella, which I'm going to say brilliant, a division for real estate, franchise, leveraging money, profit sharing, division, write down buckets of money. That's what they should be. Remember, using personal credit for a business transaction, you get stuck because you can't write up diddly squat. Using corporate credit, you get to write it all off. Win, write off and absorb the tax. Lose, write it all off, not the pain coming home. But here's the problem. You're going to retire someday. Your bills don't go away, but your 401k is going bye-bye right now. See, you're counting on other people. When you do that, you're a sheep. All right. If you take the corporate credit, you invest in a hedge fund. If you don't know what you really want to do, that can be up to $8,000 to $15,000 a month. Again, it's income. You become an investor. If you don't have the Millionaire's Founders Kit I sold at the Bonaventure for 32 years for $5,000, you might want to get all 12 books and CDs. It's the full blueprint for every one of you. So its goals are simple as we play the game. It's $999 by Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. From here, I need you to basically do one thing. Put your arms out. Hey, people are going to watch me. It's okay. The one hand should go quack, quack. I'm a duck. I'm a duck. The other is corporation, not taxable until unprofitable. See, you might know some things, but the fine tuning is the key to success. It stops the juggle struggle. SSN, tax, and probate when you die, unless you put everything into a living trust. SS4, no taxes due till you're profitable. So if you learn to play, all right, with the IRS, you can play by the rules. And that's the ultimate goal. It's kind of like money. If I write you a check for $1 million, hypothetically, you'd put it in your personal bank account. The back of my mind, I think that's called stupid. Sorry. Because you thought you were rich, but you only get to keep $375. If you put the money in a division of you, division, get the word division again, hear it again, division, you bank the money. Then you get to use all those things you're allowed to from the different, pension plans, annuities, profit sharing, medical, dental, life insurance, poly company, car, on and on and on. All right, no longer the duck. See, Ray Reynolds, the credit hour. Yeah, they gave me that nickname years ago, the Godfather of Credit. So how can I help you? How fast can I rebuild you and build your corporation credit? Do you have a corporation? You have one. Okay, great. How old is it? All right, have you checked the Secretary of State? Why? Because if you haven't really done business and filed tax returns, state or federally, the tax ID is probably dead and the corporation says not active. The corporation has to be real, not just a stupid piece of paper. How much did you pay for the paper? The corporation. You spent $3,300. Fantastic. Did they make you pay the filing fee too? Yeah, they did. Okay, what about the stock kit? Oh, it's a membership kit. You had to pay for that too. All right, see, here's the thing with the lack of knowledge. Now also, did you file your 1120s? What's an 1120? Here we go. See, corporations in all 50 states are free. Free. You pay a filing fee. 1120 is based on the tax ID you got. It told you what to do, and you didn't pay attention to that either. So get in the program. I'm going to analyze you within 10 working days and tell you what you need to do, okay? So that way you work your part, we work together, and we hold hands and we sing Kumbaya. Thanks for calling. See, the goal is to analyze everybody within 10 working days. So then we get to play the game and win, step 8. So it's like everyone else being like Mary. Mary's great. Ivy League education, married a 3rd grade sweetheart, 2 kids, 2 dogs, a fish, and a cat. Surprised the cat didn't eat the fish. Listen, people, Mary's problem is she didn't know how to really play. Making $250,000 a year for Apple. All right, she's one of the VPs at the time. What did Mary do wrong? She gave her attorney and CPA $10,000 apiece while they sat there going beep, 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 like a bunch of dummies. Mary used $98,000 of her personal credit. She took an 800 perfect score, dropped it to a 591. Why? Because she didn't know any better. She called the CPA and attorney. What is their answer? Beep, beep, beep. There it is. See, here's the problem with Mary and the same problem with all of you. If you don't learn to be a certified CFO and you don't run a corporation through divisions and you allow the corporation to do business, they sue you. You're still a damn duck. If you don't pay attention, that's on you. All right, grocery stores and cities and our banks do this in your face and you don't pay attention. Look behind the damn curtain. If you were CFO for a corporation and you daisy chain the credit to the divisions, if something screwed up, it'd be a division and not you. Mary bankrupted her restaurant. They went after her because she's an officer of the corporation. She bankrupt, lost her home. Husband divorced her. So if you could learn to pay attention and you learn to get the divisions, a line of defense, there's no way you can bring the pain home ever, because the divisions are your line of defense. That's called winning the game of business. I wrote 44 years ago. Stop bringing the pain home. Come on, people. You watch grocery stores and banks and Sam's Club do this. They do it in your face. You just didn't pay attention. Branch number, tax ID, subsidiary. I want you on tax ID and divisions. I want you to pay attention. Step number 9. Cities. This is what just floors me to no end. One of my theses was international constitutional law. So let's understand, you have 11 cities file bankruptcy. All of you sat there going, beep, 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 didn't do a damn thing. You didn't look behind the curtain. That's all I've done all my life. How the hell did they do that? The United States of America Incorporated sets up 50 corporations called states. States set up corporations called cities. They do this in your face, and you're wondering how you can't do it yourself. Give me a break. It's ridiculous, okay? The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man or woman. You're not stupid. You just didn't pay attention. It's about time you pay attention. Cities file bankruptcy because they invented a Chapter 9 bankruptcy, the federal government. Automatic stay, all right, under the Federal Protection Act. You get to use the same thing for divisions instead of bringing the pain home. Someday you're going to hear divisions. I hope you have a nightmare tonight about divisions. Apple, bankruptcy in 97. Bill Gates, they said he was the richest guy on the planet. Not true at the time. He did have $94 billion, richest guy in the U.S., maybe. He got indicted 4 times for running a monopoly. Simple. Had to step down as president. He wrote a check for $150 million from his line of credit. He never took the money out of his bank account. He let Apple maintain the payment on the line of credit he gave them. So borrow money is now what? Taxable. Why would anybody be stupid enough to jack themselves up in a corporation and not do divisions? I don't understand. Hopefully I get you to listen, because without divisions, you're a duck. Look at your SSN, listen to your SS4. Come on, be honest with yourself. All right, Google bankruptcy. Who's going to be the duck the next time when shit hits the fan? SSN, you and your family, all right, quack, 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 or a corporate division. You need 3 to 5 to 9 divisions. You never bring the pain home. There's no reason to. I don't understand. I don't compute. All right, sorry. I think it's silly and dumb. Step 10. So why are divisions the answers? You got one SSN. You got one SS4 for the corp. Who the hell's going to be the duck? You. Without divisions, you. Without divisions, you. That's how it works. That's why I invented divisions in 85 and 86. Never juggle again. Simple. See, applications, they like to trick you. You ever notice the credit system of the world out there? Anything above 6 inquiries, it's a no. Well, I'm an affiliate, 119 creditors, and I can pop credit for anybody and do a peekaboo. You got a corporation? Let me build the one you got. If you're a client, I need to know which card you got. You got to send me a picture, because I want to see how it's actually, what name's on the card, or the corporation. So rebuilding you, no problem. If you have a corporate no cash credit, I'll give you all the cash credit you need. I'll give you history up to $10 million. Become a certified CFO. You're assigned to a specialist, so they'll hold your hand and sing kumbaya. But again, that's 800-510-3338. So you got 2 corporate packages, that's it. Let's rebuild your credit, rapid rescore. You can't get a rapid on the plan unless I do it for you. I own the rights to it, period. Articles are free. And if you pay more than $100 for a corp, you kind of killed money. Also, this tax ID set up in level 1. You got to set up a level 1 class every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. You're stuck with me. I'm going to charge you $999. You're getting $5,000 credit back, 5 times your money. You pay in full on a Zelle, you save 20%, or bank deposit, you save 20%. Credit card, you don't get to save because they cost us to use them too. So from there, you learn to become a certified CFO. The millionaire in the making, you get $25,000 of credit, 13 times your money, $1,999, and you're still stuck with me. No excuses. But again, Zells, you get a 20% discount. Bank transfer, deposit, or wire, 20% discount. Without that, in credit card, no discount. I want you bugging your specialists. I want them bugging you. I want you on track. Okay, countdown's begun. We're just a phone call away. Getting people to level 1 and setup twice a week, or at least once. Wednesday and Saturday, you pick it. Do either one of both. Running your race and beating your doubt. See, the biggest problem in your life is you. Sorry, it's true. Let me rebuild you, step number 11, and rebuild it the right way. So I've had to juggle. I died from a coma, got to come back. Well, they stole everything I had. I still build billions again. Again, simple. So I'll show you some of the goodies. I can show you the mansions in the harbor. All right, you race boats in the backyard, RayReynoldsUniversity.com, and yachts. All right, I like corporate goodies, don't you? Helicopter, Lamborghini building. See, these are divisions. Listen carefully. Every car is a division, because I don't know who's going to try to sue and screw me. Well, or whatever car I'm driving, the bumpity bump, because you got all these bloodsuckers on TV trying to sue everybody. Now, I need your driver's license changed now, today. I want it to be P.O. Box or mailing address. I want you to look at Ray's rules, look at the Privacy Act, never bring the pain home, and stop letting people know where you live. They're killing everybody where you're at. Step 12. I've been preaching and teaching this for 44 years. Your choice like this, the cars, the buildings. You see 2 cars, 2 buildings. You know what I see? 4 tax IDs, 4 divisions. But again, what did you do? You went to the bank. You went to the car dealership too. The car dealership, they sweated you for 5 hours. Oh, I want to get out of here, honey. You lost $5,000. You got 9 inquiries. Ray's rules are simple. They hand you that silly piece of paper. You fill it out. Next to your signature, you write down this allows 1 inquiry. You take a picture. And you tell them 1. See, the reason they want to get you 9 inquiries, they sell you on the mailing list. They make $124 for every time they get to sell you, and it's extra money for them. And you allowed it. All right, I don't understand. Step 13, never bring the pain home. Car, listen carefully. Fleet price, tax ID division, write it down. Do it my way, it doesn't show up on personal credit reports. You're not writing off your personal car anyway. Corporation, you're writing off the company car. And you become a CFO. So you got a chance to play. Now, here's another reason you need divisions planning the problem. You drive your car to the grocery store and the bank. Oh, goody. Somebody does a bumpity bump. All right, what are they going to do? Sue the registered owner. It's you. You're a duck again. Quack, quack, quack. But if you were a division registered owner, at the end of the day, they get diddly squat. I like diddly squat, don't you? Ray Reynolds, the Credit Hour. How can I help you? So that's basically, we're going to learn how to play step 14. Planning the problem. Never bring the pain home. Yes, how can I help you? You read a review. Oh my goodness. Ah! You know, I have 22 million clients. Got to millionaire and 20 billionaires. And the bottom line is, not everybody likes me. Hell, not everybody likes you. All right? And the bottom line is, I'm going to help everybody I can. Yes, I have 7 shitheads that say, but I got 40 other ones that say I am. Well, what do I mean by shithead? Anybody that I do the work for and they jack up the cards and blame me, they got to man up. They got to woman up. You see, I had one, I said, you know, because you're being so mean, I'll bet you God's going to punish you and get a flat tire, run out of gas. He calls the next day, goes, how did you know it's going to flat tire and run out of gas? Hey, every time doesn't things go right for you, all right, in life, it's because you didn't own up to something. You thought you were going to scam or do this or that. All right, you got to realize God's watching all of us. Be pure at heart. Thank you for calling. Oh, you want to get in the program anyway? Well, the reality is, then I'll rebuild you. Let me know. So the bottom line is, we get to play the game. And what's the duck again? The division. See, every property you ever do should have been a division. You don't know who's going to slip and fall and try to sue you and screw you. See, you got to have life defense. That's why it's called the line of defense. Your personal income, your house probably offset the income for that. Corporations, they don't pay tax. Why would they? Corporation and divisions. Amazon didn't pay tax on the 10 billion or trillion. What are they doing? They're doing what they're allowed to do. There's no loophole. So it doesn't matter if he buys Twitter or not, and they want to expedite with the judge. That's good. This man has bought 2 companies by playing the same game twice. So he wants to bid high, then he's to this low, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, he'll buy Twitter at a discount. But basically, that's what he's done in the past. But he's still not the richest guy on the planet. He's one of them. Or in the United States, he's got a spaceship. Whee! The other guy's got a spaceship. The other guy's got a spaceship. Hell, they're having fun. Don't you want to have fun too? But again, corporations do not pay tax, so they're profitable. Maybe someday you'll pay attention to me. 800-536-3216. Live with the godfather of credit, Ray Reynolds, me. Oh, the goodies I get. Oh, I like that. The guest house there is only 4,800 square feet. It has a pool inside too. It's 3 stories. Racquetball club. And the other house, 22,000 square feet. Has a pool inside and a pool outside. Isn't that nice? Depends if the day's too hot outside. We get to play. Now, I got 8 specialty classes on Saturday, by the way. That's the one that does at 2:30. I got 8 classes all through the day. But understand something. This Saturday, we're going to have some fun. There's one on real estate. There's one on leveraging money. There's one on basically divisions, subdivisions, Dun & Bradstreet, stock kit, daisy chain credit, nonprofit. This is about, listen carefully, I love it, division subdivisions. When I started the largest donut chain in the world, that was fun. When I did Napa printing, Sir Speedy, Pip printing, all the blah, 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 divisions. One sucks, I get rid of the bad piece. I keep the other pieces. Don't you want to learn how to play like the banks and grocery stores in the cities do? But that's up to you. So why did credit repair not work? Because it's a flaky, what do? Write stupid letters? Not mine, not late. I mean, come on. Hide under the blankie. All right, you got to rebuild it. You got to own up. We got to man up and woman up. You owe a debt, pay the damn debt. Negotiate it. Do it yourself, rebuild. You're using my book that was the #1 book on the planet. Bonus credit, $500 back to you as I teach you how to go through it, and you're in the live workshop with me, page by page. So I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. Simple. If you want me to do all the work for you, I got to put a wrapper rescore, so it's $1,000. But then I give you $1,000 card, not $500. Either way, I'm going to reimburse you. That's the goal. All right, that's step 15. Remember, you're assigned a specialist. They get to hold your hand. Sing Kumbaya. All right, starter package. Rebuild the credit, rapid score, make you a 750 score. Articles also has tax ID, set up level 1 Wednesday and Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. $1,000, you get 5,000 back from me. Hell, after you got a corporation, spent 3,000 for a piece of crap, and you did nothing with it because you don't know what you're doing. At least you're going, beep, 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 beep. That's what you're doing because you don't know how to play. If they sue the corp, they sue you. It makes you a duck. You better damn well a duck when they sue you. But it mean divisions. $1,000 and you get 5,000 back while I rebuild your life and do it the right way. I think that's kind of fun. But again, millionaire in the making, how about $25,000 of credit? So you get 13 times your money back. You get it for $1,999. Still cheaper than 4 of you I know paid for a corp and got diddly squat. But again, it's kind of up to you. It's a Zelle. You get a 20% discount. Deposit, transfer, or wire. Get a 20% discount. If not, you don't get the discount. Working with your specialist. Ultimate goal, we get to play. That's the goal. So understand something today. Run your life through the corporation or in conjunction, please. The biggest problem that people have is they don't have the money to start the business in the first place, and they steal it from their family and credit, which is silly and dumb. You got to be a CFO for the corporation. But then the corporation cannot do business. It has to be a management company. Because if it's not, when they sue the corp, they sue you. You have no choice but to do divisions, period, if you don't want the pain to come home. Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini. It's simple. You get a paycheck. That's good. It's called taxable income. With that taxable income, you already paid the tax. With the leftover, you paying the car payment, the gas, registration, insurance. If I was you, I'd be yelling no and drive a damn company car like I do. I don't understand. Why would you ever, all right, have a car and you register to you? Divisions, make sure they get diddly squat. Why not? Now, number 17, now number 18. Let's look at the SS4 form. See, I tore this apart when I was 9.5. There's 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. Does it not say banking and credit purposes in your face? So we have to understand. IRS, you can learn to play. Step number 18, irs.gov, download an SS4 form, quit being a duck. Because if they sue you, they sue the corp, you're both stuck. That's kind of sucks, but again, it's a choice. So the United States of America in your face does the line of defense and they plan the problem. It's your turn. A division. Why do you, come on, this makes no sense for people that do this. 50 states, every state's a corp. Every state has cities, they're corps. The only way a city can file bankruptcy is to be a corp controlled by the corp. Again, those are divisions. All right, without divisions, you're a duck. It's simple. You have the same constitutional right as we the people, the 14th Amendment of the Constitution. So Nixon took the gold standard out. Every hospital was mandated and told immediately if a woman delivers a baby, she must sign the SSN. That's how they count people. They print money and bond each one of us for $35 million apiece, up to that. She can't take her own baby from the hospital that came out of her womb, all right, into the stroller or car seat and go home unless she signs the SSN. The baby's not getting a job, people. So understand, the baby's a division. When you buy a house, it's escrow, closed, homestead, trust. All right, if your house is not in a trust today, they sue you, they screw you. If you die, it's stuck in the probate. Your family got diddly squat. But if you did it my way and you plan the problem, when you fix up properties, they hire the contractor and they hire the subcontractor that stand outside Home Depot. When they cut corners and slip and fall, they sue you and they take it all away. My way, they get diddly squat. See, every piece of property is a division, diddly squat. Why not? But again, if I was you, I'd look up an irrevocable trust. That would make more sense to me. But again, that's step number 19 today. Stop bringing the pain home. So some people, I don't want to pay tax. It's like, knock off the crap. If you play by the rules, you get the win. All right, playing peekaboo with the IRS, making a mess, that's called stupidity. I don't understand stupidity. You go back to irs.gov, you download a form 656, 433AB, offer and compromise, solve the problem, get your free money. That's simple. That's step 20. Become a certified CFO. The bottom line is, unless you're a certified CFO and you don't do divisions, you're always going to be juggle. But you got choices. It's like when you, listen carefully, if you ever wanted to buy at wholesale price, you ever wanted to get up to 70% discount, fixing up properties, you have to have divisions. A division for wood, fixtures, apartment, carpet, whatever it might be. You get to save up to 70%. No bills due for 30 to 60, 90 days anyway. So the bottom line is escrow could pay off the debt when you close in escrow. Now, here's the saddest thing people do when they have money. Everybody I've watched juggle, they've had money at one point in time. They should have leveraged it, referenced by 3 times by 5, but they didn't do that. They pissed it away like they're rich. And then they're broken, it sucks. But again, raise rules, leveraging money, borrow money is not taxable, and you set up the line of defense. What are those again? Divisions. All right, we have a choice today, step 21, called blackjack. So let's understand something today. All right, the Ray Reynolds University, my location, 13 years ago while I was in a coma, 22,000 square foot building, no problem. All right, Irvine Spectrum, having fun, doing up to $1 million a day, helping people like you. Isn't that fun? But again, I teach people how to be a certified CFO. Next year, what do I expect you to do? Get some checkbook money. I love checkbook money. I don't have to worry about the 29% rule at all, up to $5.4 million. But what are you focusing on now? Should be corporation and divisions. If you do not have divisions, this is why you struggle and you juggle. Divisions are the key, all right, no matter what happens, the line of defense. If banks and grocery stores can do this, or cities in your face, why didn't you pay attention? They leverage money. All right, borrow money is not taxable. All right, so understand, we can all stop bringing the pain home. You can become a certified CFO. You can program yourself into millionaire if you do it my way. Your corp does business, they sue it, they sue you. Line of defense, very simple. You write down the 3-step that I invented for you: disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Now understand, if a division screws up, I get rid of the bad piece. I don't need to bring the pain where? Home. Divisions are the way you stop juggling and struggling. But again, that's your choice. Divisions, tax IDs, their own credit reports. So we have the ability to play the game if we choose to. All right, there's no way you cannot lose. You cannot lose if you have divisions. They become the ducks. You got to stop bringing the pain home. Ask yourself a question. What are you willing to lose? Family? No. Corp, they sue that, they sue you. Divisions. Divisions are very key. They're very inexpensive. All right, and I'll show you how to do and what it actually needs to be done to master the rules and tools, since I invented it anyway in 85 and 86. If we play chess today, we're both going to lose pieces on both sides. But at the end of the day, we both want checkmate, don't we? That's called divisions. So your goal is step 23. Stop bringing the pain home. You refer people, you get 10%. I had one that's so screwed up. Mark was so screwed up. I told him, get off his assets, go drive an Uber, a Lyft, I don't care, have a garage sale, okay? Or give me 10 referrals. He went on and got me 15 referrals. So he made some money to bring down the debt. See, there's a solution for everything. And if you don't find the solution, I'll give it to you. And if you don't do it, that just means you're lazy, okay? You get 10%. But again, cars. Out of all the cars, this is my 3rd favorite, okay? It's not my number 1. But I got the keys. Boom, boom. It's a Lamborghini. It says the Raven University is on the doors, reaching the dream. By the way, it's registered to a division. Line of defense, think, and basically in the possible. Raise rules, making people into millionaires. The only way you can multiply credit is divisions having separate tax IDs, in the future, separate cash credit reports. You only had 10 creditors to pick in the first place. So good luck with that. You have to be a certified CFO. You got no choice. Level 1 and setup every Wednesday or Saturday or both. You pick it. From there, all right, never have joint credit. All right, buy a house, close escrow, homestead trust. See, a corporation is just a piece of paper. Without divisions for the line of defense, it's nothing. They sue it, they sue you. Divisions for real estate, franchise, current business, you create the line of defense. So you never back yourself in a corner for the corporate you ever again. It's raise rules. Getting bonus cash credit. Every card you get personally or business-wise can be daisy chained to a division. It's not hard to do. There's 113 ways. I invented that too. Using bonus cash credit. Simple. Step 24. The ability to play the game. So why divisions? It's because the answer is simple. You're never stuck. When a person gets stuck and the corporation's stuck, stuck is stuck. But again, as we play divisions, you never have to juggle again, ever. Divisions become the ducks. So the 3rd quarter started. How many days are left? All right, you have 152 days to get to the 750 corporate divisions now. But again, that's up to you. You get a specialist holding your hand. Why credit repair didn't work? It's a scam. Writing stupid letters, not mine, kind of late, you can do the same crap. You're going to get the same results. Credit rebuilding, you get the book. You can redo it yourself for $500. I'm going to give you a $500 card. I'm going to put you in the class reading you the book. So we can go through it together. You ask questions. Guess what we get to do? And the $500 cash card's back to you. You get your money back anyway. That's the goal. See, in 2000, and I won't give you the year, when I was 26, and I brought in a couple billion in a corporation, I tried doing all this for free. Nobody paid attention. When they get skin in the game, they pay attention. But if I build it and you invest and I give you back your money through corporate or personal credit, I still gave it back to you. Isn't that fun? $1,000 back, and it costs you $1,000 for me to rebuild your credit with a rapid rescore. Starter package, rebuild the credit, 750, rapid scoring. Articles also tax ID, set level 1, Wednesday and Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Either one or both. $5,000 back to you for $1,000. It's better than being in damn Vegas. Millionaire in the making. All right, for $1,999, you get $25,000, 13 times your money back. Now what excuse you got? You're lazy? You got to be a little crazy and play with me, because I'm going to get you the millionaire. You got to believe it. See it, believe it, go get it. Zelle simple. I'm the recipient, Ray Reynolds, that's me, rayracecredit.com. You get a 20% discount if you Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Simple. Use your credit card, you don't get the discount. So you could be the corporate millionaire if you pay attention, but you got to remember divisions. Why? Bank of America has divisions called subsidiaries. All right, so does Chase. All right, so does US Bank, so does Wells Fargo, and then even Sam's Club, even the grocery stores. So we could play the game, even cities, but they have divisions. All of them still have their business. So remember, even when they screw up, they get a tax credit up to ×5 and the borrow against up to ×10. But we consumers bring the pain home because we don't know any better. Stop bringing the pain home. All right, become a certified CFO and program you into millionaire. See, we got to stay safe and strong. We got to do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. The world is crazier today. I wonder if it's crazier or we just pay attention because you got more social media. You have more ability to, you see it. It's just crazy sometimes. Because I remember at school in Hawthorne, Torrance, Watts, all right, they gave us a drill. They said duck under the desk because they heard the backfire of a car that thought it was a gun. Okay, that's what we had to do as a kid. So again, it's a choice. Your choice is very simple today. You can sit there and go, beep, 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 not a damn thing. And that'll be what's happening, nothing. Or you can play with me. But if you play with me, you got to be serious, because I'm going to push you to have divisions. I want them to be the ducks. Step 25. Now, if I was you, I'd get on that phone now. I'd call 800-510-3338. I'd talk to a specialist now and let me rebuild your life. I'll guarantee you $1 million. All right. If you did everything I told you to do, I'll guarantee you $1 billion. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And we never forget at the end of the day. It's simple. God loves us all.